It doesn't really matter how old the occupants of your home are. Everybody wants a snack and everybody loves a treat. In this episode, I'm whipping up a rather diverse offering. Let's kick off with these lovely pear and almond oat bars. They're wonderfully healthy, keep you full and energized forever, and they make the perfect pat course. The ingredients are almonds, mixed seeds and rolled oats, fresh dates, dried pears and dark chocolate, and some honey and almond butter. Fabulous thing about these is they're gluten-free, and with everybody having a gluten intolerance these days, it's a very good start. They're also packed with all sorts of things that sort of stave off hunger. So almonds, oats, all sort of keep you fuller longer. So that's that. It's a bit tedious, it must be said, but it's probably not a bad idea to do it by hand, because often when you put them in a food processor, you get crumbs before you know it, and you don't want crumbs, you definitely want some texture in this. Pop that onto a roasting pan. This is a rather jolly roasting pan. Now, God bless them, because somebody in a factory mixed all the seeds together. So these are linseeds, also known as flax seeds, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. And then we've got some lovely rolled oats, not those instant oats. Mix those, and then I'm just going to pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes or so, just to sort of toast it. Okay. Now I need to make the sort of gungy bit, really, sort of stuff that's going to stick everything together. For that, I'm going to just chop up a couple of dates. Now, these are sort of nice fresh dates. Now, depending on how flush you're feeling, or, you know, how hysterically healthy you are, you can use ordinary old peanut butter, or you can get really posh and use almond butter, sort of in keeping with the almond quotient. You're going to need about 4 tablespoons of that. But really, quite honestly, bog standard peanut butter will do just fine, kind of up to you. Then I'm going to add some honey. So I reckon about 100 mils, so that's perfect. Oof, runny honey, reminds me of Pooh Bear. Okay, and then just to get sort of things going, I'm going to add a splash of water, because what we want to do is kind of slowly cook this. I want to turn it down to kind of melt the dates. Just need to simmer it quite slowly, so I'm going to put it onto a smaller hot plate so that we can do it a little bit more gently. What you want to do is the dates to kind of sort of melt and make the sort of glue. Now, while that's happening, I'm going to chop up some dried pear. So you want sort of little jewel-like pieces, not ridiculously tiny. Now, we're going to add some chocolate. About half a bar. That leaves the other half for you to nibble on at will. And if you don't want to add the chocolate, you can absolutely leave it out. That'll do. Pop that next. I mean, pear, almond, and dark chocolate is definitely sort of a classic flavor combination. So, highly recommended. There they are, just sort of toasted and got a bit browned and got a bit sort of, well, delicious. All those, the oats and the seeds and the nuts all benefit with a bit of heating, a bit of toasting. So just now toss that into your date mixture, and then you just want to sort of stir it for all you're worth. You don't want a wet mixture, you just want a slightly sticky mixture. There we go, that's perfect. And then I'm going to toss in, just first of all, the pears, because obviously the chocolate's going to start to melt in the heat of this. We just get the pears going in first. And then, if you wanted to add a bit of colour in here, you could certainly toss in some cranberries or something for a bit of, you know, frivolity. In that goes. And then give it another good stir. Completely delicious. And so then the chocolate also kind of melts to form sort of a part of the glue, really. I've got a greased container here. You could just use some vegetable oil or a bit of butter, whatever you prefer. And then it's a case of just tossing this into your dish. Right, just get that all going there. We'll just put that aside. Now you just want to squash it down. I think the fab thing about tray bakes is they make for great snacking. You can sort of do them in bulk. They're really, really simple, so you can get everyone involved. And then you can cut them into individual portions, like big ones, small ones, whatever you like, and they last forever in an airtight container. So whether it's a school lunch or a sort of breakfast on the go, it doesn't matter. These make fabulous snacks. Okay, so that's perfect. Just squish it all down, looks marvelous. I'm gonna pop it in the oven for about 15 or 20 minutes, really. And then when you take it out, make sure you cut it into bars while it's still hot, because if you let it sit, it'll sort of crumble when you cut it. So now you know. These work well for everyone in my house, whether it's a lunchbox, pat course, breakfast on the run. They're really great go-to emergency snacks, and they're good for you too.